In this final episode of the Copdock Motorcycle Show series, witness the grab. This just in, YouTuber Motovoid has been caught stealing headrests from a car. Despite claims of not guilty, I don't believe this is the face of an innocent man. In other news, 5 motorbikes and a go-kart have been spotted inside the Wall of Death, and there are reports that people plan on riding these bikes around the wall. for a message from our rider.
So, we just saw you riding the Wall of Death. What would you say it's like riding it?
It's very different experience to anything you've done before. We get a buzz out of doing it because the crowd get a buzz. So it's a very enjoyable experience because everyone leaves smiling.
How did you get into doing this?
I first saw one when I was a kid at a static fairground, and then years later I saw one at a show, and the guy asked me to help him take it down, and then I just stayed with him for like 9 years.
Have you ever witnessed a crash or accident while doing it?
Yes, yeah. We'll have little bumps now and again. Bad accidents do happen, but very rarely.
If someone hasn't seen the Wall of Death before, what would you say to them?
Come and see the show. It's something that you don't get to witness much nowadays. A show where the spectators are part of the show because they're so close to what's going on. I've always thought it's something everyone should see because it is such a personal thing.
And just for the viewers, where can you guys be found and what's your name?
My name's Ken Wolfe. This is the Luke Fox Wall of Death. And generally we travel all around the country. Unfortunately, this is our second to last show this year. We've only got one more show this year, and then it'll be April, May next year before we start again. The last show we got this year is a dirt bike show at Coventry.
Well, if you heard him, this is their second to last show of the year. You can catch them next year. They travel around the country, and that's the UK for my American viewers, so you're gonna miss out. And that's all for this video. Thank you.
Very next this afternoon. 4-wheel front as well as 2-wheel front. On the inside.
In the end, no matter how epic the video is, it will always fail to capture the full experience of the Wall of Death. In real life, there's the vibrations, the intensity of the sound, and the part that you could literally reach out and touch one of the riders, which I do not recommend you do. So if you do that and someone gets hurt, it is not my fault. But if you're interested in the Wall of Death and want to learn more, check out the link in the description below. And don't forget to do the most important thing of all. Like and subscribe. Peace! Someone better close that door before Panic at the Disco shows up and starts singing about closing goddamn doors.